Links will be in the description down below if you want to grab one of these bad boys. Quick little plug there. It's so stupid. As you can see, there's quite a bit of items that people consider everyday carry. We will only be talking about 2 of these today, but I do have a nice breakfast Yuk Ching made me. I know you don't care about that, but I need to eat that and go get my laundry. So we'll be back in about a snap of a finger. Alright, this is just an example of some of the stuff that maybe you would have, depending on what you're doing, where you're going. So like in 2020, you might be needing some sanitizer and a face mask. Your choices are a sock or a G-string. So, you know, depending on what century you're in, where you're going, what's happening. We won't be talking about the keys, wallet, phone, any of that kind of stuff. That's kind of your essential everyday carry. Everyone's going to be actually carrying that. But I think these 2 items right here will cover most of our basics. And then for every situation, you're going to want to add, you know, extra things, you know, fire, defense, masks, whatever. But these guys right here, I think, are going to cover most of your basic needs. And we're going to jump into it right now. So this right here is going to be your core EDC. This could be a great minimalist EDC if you'd like to look at it that way. And then everything else that you'd want or need for any particular situation or event, you'd add to this EDC. Okay, so we're going to open up both of these and then we'll talk about each one of them. As I'm talking about them, I'll present them. This is the Leatherman skeletool. Now there's a few different options with the skeletool. I chose the topo blade mainly because I like the black, and I actually do want a serrated blade. So we'll set this guy, well, actually we'll use this to open this. And then I also got this MP tactical pen. Now I need a pen for my job anyways, and I felt like having some sort of defense was just an added plus. And then this one, as you can see, is a pen light as well. Only 105 lumens, but it will cover your basic illumination needs. Okay, so let's open this guy with the knife. Oh yeah, look at that, just like butter. Okay, this is what's going on. This guy twists out the front, but if you twist a little too much, this pen will get stuck in this tip, and you'll have to unscrew it and pop it out. So there you go, this guy works. This is some sort of defense tip, and it will collect some sort of, well, it will collect the perpetrator's DNA here in the very end, which I think is kind of creepy, but you know, you gotta catch these people, I guess. This has the light on the end of it, and what I don't like about it is this is a twist. So boom, you twist and you're good. So I feel like this is going to twist and this light's going to turn on quite a bit. It doesn't have a deep pocket clip, so this end will stick out, but it will just look like a flashlight and won't look like a defense weapon. And I thought that was kind of cool about this Leatherman as well. It is dark. It's not going to really shine too much. You're not going to really notice. Kind of cool. It's basically, you get a pocket knife with a few extra tools. So if you were comparing, jeez, I've been having problems with this. If you're comparing having a flashlight and having one of these defensive tools, and having an object to write with, I just wanted to use this logo because I'm immature. That's quite a bit, so I feel like this kind of replaces those 3. Now does it do the job of this or this as well as each one of those items? Probably not. This obviously will do the job better than this pencil right here, but that's, you know, a lot to carry and you can just have it all in this one little pin. So I thought that was pretty cool. Now moving on to the Leatherman here. Now it is a topo blade, and that isn't the best blade offered. A lot of people like the smooth blades, and they do have blade options with a higher grade steel. I do want the serrated edges. I feel like if you're going to use this in an emergency, you're going to be able to cut the cords or a seatbelt off you if you need to. And then just having a pocket knife is probably a good thing to have on you anyways. You never know when you need to open a box or something. And obviously it could be used as a defensive weapon as well. That would be up to you. This has just a few tools that are, are pretty handy, but you don't get a lot of tools. If you're comparing this to, say, a full multi-tool, you're not going to get the same functionality out of this than you will this right here. But this is incredibly smaller. Well, I guess it's the side profile. It does weigh a lot less. That's all I can give it, I guess. So it does take up a little less room. And I got this blade out for a reason. We'll get to that. You can open up a bottle with it. And it does have those screw tips and the standard Leatherman pinchers, pliers, metal cutters, bolt grabbers, but it is not spring loaded, so that's kind of a downfall. You push these bits out like this, and you can buy sets of bits so you can get all the different types of heads that you'd want to use. You can even get the glass breaking bit for this, but I figure if you need to, this would work to break glass. So it's not very heavy. That's the biggest selling point of this, and it is a lot less expensive than one of these fuller knives with all the set objects. The one thing about these multi-tools that I don't like is, yeah, it has all this stuff, but I never use any of it. There's a few items, and there are a lot of other multi-tools with usable items, but the more items you get in a multi-tool, the bigger and heavier it is. So this is something that, I keep in the truck so that I have some of these, but this is something that's just kind of nice to have on you at all times. You never know when you're going to need mainly a pinching tool or a pocket knife. So I view it as just a pocket knife with a couple extra tools added. So when you're comparing blades, I don't feel like you're getting that great of a blade. Plus, getting this blade out of here wasn't as easy as just flipping this blade in and out, because like I said, this is basically just like a nice pocket knife. Now, having just a regular pocket knife, this blade obviously is a lot bigger than this blade, but it isn't as easy to get in and out. If you need this knife on the regular, great. If you're just going to open up a couple boxes, you can do a smaller blade like this. And having these two items right here, well, eliminates quite a bit, of carry. So there you go. That's the start of a good EDC. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys would take for your EDC core, and what you guys have in the rest of your EDC. If you'd like me to show you what I'm doing for concealed carry, or what I add to this over time, then let me know in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. See you in the next video. Peace. So I've used these two items basically for the last week and a half. What I'd like to show you after carrying these, this guy right here, where I clip these both on my pants, this just rubs against that, and look, all that black's already come off. Same right here. It's already got a little bit wearing off right here. What I don't like about this is you can see this kind of moves a little bit. And this right here is where this tightens up to become the actual flashlight. And I wish it had a push button or some sort of other trigger. So you have to unscrew it and then see if I wiggle it, push on it, you can get the light to move. So you have to undo it a little bit more just so it doesn't turn on your pocket. So then it wiggles, which I don't like. So that's the one major downfall of this. I could live with a little bit of tarnish on the black. This hasn't really gotten anywhere. It did, right here. This is where it rubs against the flashlight right here. So I've used this a couple times, basically just as a knife. I flipped it out one time earlier this week, thinking I was being all cool, and it sliced my finger. So this is definitely really sharp. So just remember that when you're messing with this, it is a sharp knife. So that was kind of stupid on my part, but I've used the heck out of this pen. I have used this flashlight a few times. What is kind of cool, but is kind of stupid at the same time, this comes apart into two different pieces, basically, so it can be used as a stabbing item in one hand and then the flashlight in the other to, like, I don't know, like you're some kind of Delta Force elite. So I thought that was almost laughable, to be honest, because you're not going to be using it like that. I mean, you're not some special agent, and if you were, you'd be doing something a lot better than 100 lumens flashlight and half defensive tip. This would get you if you got stabbed with it, but it's not really sharp enough. Like, we compared against the other little spike. The other spike had a sharper point. It actually hurt. I mean, this still would suck, but I think the combo of this, they need to do something else. They need to add some sort of button on this, just to eliminate that light coming on, and this would be a lot better. And it has so many different areas that unscrew. It unscrews right here, this unscrews right here, and this obviously screws to this. So there's 3 different screw points. I feel like this is gonna wear really quick, these threads that it's pivoting. So this is probably gonna wear out and the flashlight's gonna pop off. So if you guys found a better pen that does have a light and it has some sort of solution to these problems I have right here, like some sort of button or something going on here, then let me know in the comments down below. This I really like. I just don't really use it very often. I've opened up a few bottles and I've sliced open a box, but the other tools, the pliers and the screwdriver, it's something you're really not going to use. It's just kind of an extra, cool, I got this in a pinch, no problem. So the fact that it's just a quick pocket knife is its redeeming factor, and that it is small. I do not even notice this in my pocket at all, even when I'm wearing like shorts or something, some what's that material, that lighter, I don't know, nylon short material, like some athletic shorts. Clip that in the pocket, no big deal. Same with this. It's something you really just don't even pay attention to. What I do notice is if you have this clip, say, in your right pocket, you're not going to want to put your phone in that pocket because you're going to have metal probably going to scratch your screen. Also, getting your hand in and out of that pocket isn't as convenient as it would be without these clipped to the pocket. So I don't know if there's a better holster or something for that. I do like carrying these. I've been grabbing them every morning, and like I said, it hasn't really bugged me because the weight, there's really no weight here. I just had those few complaints, but I'll still keep rocking this pen because it does come in handy as a pen, and once in a while I'll use this flashlight, but I'm slightly disappointed in some of those features. Let me know down in the comments down below, what are your 2 basic EDC carries? Do you have something that solves my problem here? Do you have a better idea for an everyday carry multi-tool that would have quick access to a knife, but also have tools that you would use on a daily basis, and all that jazz in the comments below. Let me know if you like this video and you'd like me to do an update on what I end up adding to this core set and all that good stuff. So hey, like, share, subscribe. See you on the next video. Peace.